Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another candle review for you. I'm super excited to share this particular candle scent with you because it is my favorite one. Oh, I shouldn't make favorites, but it is one of my top fragrances for summer, and I really enjoy it. And this wasn't an explosion of this particular scent in my house because, as you'll see, I had a lot of that scent in my house and actually in my car. But before I go any further, I'm just gonna let you know what I have on my lips. I have in the old formula Urban Decay's Native, topped up with Buxom's Bunny lip gloss, which has a bit of a glitter sheen to it. So moving right along, this review is going to be on Bath & Body Works for the majority, with a bonus at the end, and you all know what that's about. So Bath & Body Works 3-wick candle in Watermelon Lemonade. This is a 2013 pour. This is probably one of the oldest candles I have, if not the oldest. Anyway, so this one in this packaging, and then there was this packaging, which was a 2014 pour. This one came out last spring. Whoops. The hobnail jar, which of course I'll reuse the jar eventually. Yeah. So anyway, that was the hobnail jar that came out last year, about this time last year. And again, this time last year, the front porch collection or whatever it is. So anyway, clearly I have a lot of Watermelon Lemonade. I don't have anything to show you, but in my car I have a scent portable in Watermelon Lemonade. I actually have 2 Watermelon Lemonade wallflower plugs plugged into my wallflower plugs. And in parts of my house, apparently my words have just left me yet again. So this house is very, very sweet and tangy. So I'm going to read to you what I have for what Bath & Body Works describes this candle as. There we go. So refresh your thirst for spring with watermelon ice, sparkling water, and freshly squeezed Meyer lemons. You guys, it's simple. I think this is why this candle does so well every year. It's simply watermelon lemonade. It's got the sweetness of the watermelon, watery tones, but it's got that tanginess of the lemons. Now, I did go into Bath & Body Works and check out their body care. I was really excited because I was like, oh my God, if the body care smells as good as the candles and everything else in any other form, I'm gonna love this. It wasn't the same. In fact, the Watermelon Lemonade body care collection that I smelled was more like melon, like just regular melon, not watermelon. And I'm not that particularly excited about that, but this is so good. Every year I will burn these or melt them or put them in a wallflower plug. So scent appeal for me, in store, well burning, 10 and 10. It is right up there with one of my favorites. The burn, which is interesting. I like being able to show you guys different types and different pours of these candles because it'll show you the different types of burns. So these ones pretty much, I think this one came out first in 2015, and then this followed by the front porch collection, and then the one I have here came out in 2013 with the infamous pink petal tea cake. Or no, was it pink? Maybe it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was raspberry peach macaron came out in this collection, which we all want back. Like, they never do what we ask. Anyway, and then of course this came out in the spring of 2015. Okay, so they're a little bit different. Each of them is a little bit different on how they burnt. This one's the front porch collection. A little bit of cloudiness, but I don't care. Again, when it comes to candles, as long as the scent remains the same from top to bottom, and the throw is as good as I want it or wished it to be. That's really all I care. It could turn black for all I care, but as long as it smelled the same and had the same type of burn and things like that, I don't really care. I'm not going for decor with these things. This one burnt very, very well. Just a little bit of, like wax residue in that, but there's like no soot along the top, which is rare because I'm almost out of this. Like normally by now, this is like kind of sitting on one side. The wicks have been behaving themselves. There's just one there that they look kind of like the wind's blown onto them. But really, there's nothing wrong. It's a little dirty looking in the bottom, and I do trim my wicks prior to my next burn and do, get rid of the wickage. But yeah, I don't really care. This was I'd give this a 10, maybe a 9.5. If it wasn't 9.5, if there was some of this residue, it would be gone. It would be a perfect 10, but darn it, it's pretty darn close. Next up is the one I think came out first in 2015 of the watermelon lemonades. Keep in mind, this watermelon lemonade candle and fragrance in general, soaps, wallflowers, scent portables, all of that stuff, it normally comes out like 3 to 4 times within the course of like January to summertime, January to June, let's say. So this is not the correct lid. This is Survive My Candle Disaster. This one came out with a limeade, and there's a bunch of other ones. Anyway, cherry sangria. So the lid isn't right. Again, just a little bit of squidgy marks around the side when it comes to the wax. That is not from the candle. It's Survive My Candle Disaster. So that's wax blood of candles past. Again, dirty looking on the inside. I trim my wicks prior to my next burn. I do get rid of the wick residue, or yeah, the wick residue in the garbage before I burn. And this is just its natural state. Smells amazing. It did not change in the scent, so I don't care about the color. I would give this one a 9.5 as well because of the residue on the side. And I'm going to go to the hobnail jar. This has been burning really well. There's just it's a little bit on the very top edge. That's because the wick does kind of tend to go and droop in one direction. So in the opposite direction that it droops, normally there's some spots that take a little bit longer to pull out. But this is a beautiful jar, beautiful burn, no sooting, no nothing. I've had this in my bathroom. Love it. The only thing, of course, I dust cover and whatever. Just save your lids. Like, you guys, honestly, if I hadn't saved my lids too, like, all these candles are coming out without lids, just save them. Put them in a bag, put them in a closet if you have room in your closet, because most of my closets have a lot of candles in them. But I keep a bag of lids to put them on because a lot of these this one doesn't come with a lid, nor is there a lid that actually fits this one. But when it comes to 3 wicks, I have lots of spare lids just in case. So there's that one there, and yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. Very nice, very strong. I give that one a 10 actually. So far, there's nothing. There's no real residue, nothing. 10. Last one of the 3-wick candles. This is actually the original lid. I'm super stoked. So it was the Sweet Shop lid. 2013 pour. This one, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's old. It has changed its scent. And look at the burn. Yeah, it's seen better burns. And in fact, that it always gets these little white tops. Especially that one wick where there's up here. There's like a white fuzzy top on it. And it puts itself out. And, an hour later I go to look at it. Going, oh, that side's been out. Those two have been burning. Hence why you get the little steps of layers of the wax. It did not burn evenly. It's not doing well, and I don't know. This is the only one I bought in this collection, so I don't know if this one of this collection in general did really poorly, or if it's because it's a 2013 pour and it's been sitting in my closet for a while. I don't know, and I'm just pulling it out now to burn. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. So I'm going to give this one a 5 for burn. But overall, I absolutely love watermelon lemonade. I will continue to purchase watermelon lemonade in as many forms. I actually even have hand soaps that just didn't time it properly. Otherwise, my entire house would have been like watermelon lemonade for everything. So the little bonus I want to share with you at the end here, I have, again, in Canada, if you go to Walmart, you can find Sensationals, which is the wax melts. And I found Sensationals Pink Citron. And I've been burning these, so good. I've had these going in my melter at the same time as the watermelon lemonade. Again, there's no scent description, but you can imagine Pink Citron. It's pretty darn close. It's not exactly the same to watermelon lemonade from Bath & Body Works, but it's darn close. It's still got that tart lemon and almost maybe a grapefruit kind of smell, which is very complimentary. And I really, really like it. I will repurchase this as well. And of course, I will repurchase watermelon lemonade because it's my jam. And that's it. And this video is super long. But again, you guys, thanks so much for watching. And if you've had any struggles, like if you burn like me, you try to grab some from the same scent from different collections, let me know too. Did you have experiences where you had like one that was a dud in your, you know, in the collection of different collections. What I'm trying to say, if you've had one dud, but you've had like, you know, one or two that were really, really good, that would be interesting to hear too. That's everything. That's it, everybody. Oh my gosh, you can tell it's the beginning of the day, and I've got a long day ahead of me if I can't talk very well. This will be fun. All right, you guys, as always, be safe.